This is Marvel Select, the Avengers Hawkeye. Figure is from Diamond Select and it is brilliant. Before we do anything, quick look at the packaging. If I have it here. How do we do this? Alright, let's just take it out. Alright, nice bit of artwork there. Yep, pretty cool. And here's the rest of the assortment. So very, very awesome. The figure comes with a, not exactly a base, but a prop. It's sort of the ledge. I think it's a little bit too big. I could be wrong. I think it's a little bit too big. It should have been just a tad bit smaller, but well detailed. Look at all that rusting detail on it. Really went all out for this one. See, Hasbro, these guys don't scrimp. These guys don't have the El Cheapo mentality. Anyway, and what's interesting is, here in Manila, the price of 2 of these is equal to the price of one of these guys. So you buy 2 Hawkeyes, the money you spend can get you a Marvel Select Hawkeye, and the amount of plastic they've put in, you double the amount of plastic on this one. I don't think it will reach the amount of plastic on this one, so Hasbro is really cheap. I'm sorry, and you really get value for your money on this one. And look at that, the likeness of Jeremy Renner. This one has shades, although yeah, you can sort of clearly see that it is Jeremy Renner under those shades. Detailing wise, both figures have great detail. I have the 6-inch Marvel Legends type of Avengers figure, a 6-inch Hawkeye from Hasbro. It's just that I haven't taken it out of packaging, and if you've seen my collection update video, it's hidden somewhere in one of the closets, one of the cabinets. So this is the only guy I have out. So sorry about that. So anyway, if you've seen Alex's review on this figure, you'll know that he comes with a non-removable quiver. I don't think it's removable. I don't want to know. He comes with a single arrow that I think is way too short, a little bit too short, maybe like a centimeter short, or maybe a quarter of an inch short. Could have been longer, but yeah, as you can see, the arrow just extends to that, and the bow, he should be able to cock the bow this far. So the arrow is short by about 3/4 of an inch. So anyway, you cannot place it anywhere. He also comes with his trademark signature bow that he cocks in the movie all the time. Some paint chipping going on. I'll talk about that in a while. And one thing that's really interesting with this figure, apart from the insane details it has on, is the fantastic articulation the figure has, which we'll get right to now. It's got a ball-jointed neck. I think Marvel Select needs to figure out how to do that hinge on a ball joint on a hinge, sorry. It's got a ball-jointed upper torso, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbow, a ball hinge wrist that goes up and down like that. Same with this one, so you can do a lot of poses because he is holding a bow and arrow. He's got a ball hinge hip, thigh swivel, double jointed knee. Take that, Hasbro. I don't know what, a shin swivel, I think, or a calf swivel, I don't know. And a ball hinge ankle with some rocking ankle like that, so you can get him in really nice spread legs. What am I saying? You can get him in some nice stances, like spread out legs stances right there, and very stable. He looks like he's wearing some Nikes or Reeboks, I don't know, but I like the rocker ankle joints very much. So very, very cool. I'm hoping against all odds that they do a ScarJo Black Widow. That would be epic, and I haven't heard any plans of doing so, but that would really be nice. I think Marvel Select would do a phenomenal job if they could get the likeness of ScarJo and then do a figure of her. But anyway, and do her, yeah, yeah. So anyway, so that's Marvel Select Hawkeye, articulation wise. So detail wise, fantastic paint apps all around this figure. Even the face sculpt, the paint on the face, hardly any quality issues on this one. The only gripe I have about it, if I'm being nitpicky, is the flesh paint that they've applied. On the face is fine, but on the hands and I think the arms, as you can see, there are a lot of chipping right there, as you can see right there on his armpits. It's not armpit hair, but it's chipping because when you move the joint, the paint gets scratched up. And as you've seen earlier, the paint transfers onto the bow when you try and squeeze the bow into his hand. And as you can see, some of the fingers, the paint on the fingers, if you can see it, the paint on the figures have begun to chip off, which is kind of bit of a disappointment, but a small minor disappointment compared to the horrible paint apps that some of the Hasbro figures have been sporting lately. But again, just a brilliant figure. I wasn't sure I was going to get it until I saw it at a comic book shop, and I checked the articulation while it was still in packaging, and I noticed the Marvel Universe articulation. I said, wow, Marvel Select is really doing a lot of wonderful things with this one. He's supposed to be able to hold the arrow when here between the when you're trying to pose him, trying to cock his arrow or the bow, he's supposed to be able to fit the arrow in between his fingers, but he's not doing a good job. So maybe you can. That's my other gripe about it, but it's fine. It's fine. I can sort of squeeze it, but the arrow just keeps popping off. So anyway, so we'll try and pose him with his arrow. So there you go. I really like this figure. If just for the paint apps, he would get a clear 10 out of 10. But for a Marvel Select figure, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, and that's pretty high for a Marvel Select figure. I usually get disappointed with Marvel Select figures when I open them up, but this one, very much pleased. Very few comments. That's why he gets not a perfect score, but definitely a good pickup. If you can find him at hobby shops or at toy stores everywhere. Sorry, he's out of focus again. If you can find it on local retail, definitely a great pickup. There you go, and a great addition to your collection. So there you go. If you like this video, please don't forget to add it to your favorites or share it with your friends. Click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. I post videos on 3 different channels at FX Trans, Chef Tron, and Tech Sushi. My toy purchases, I post them on Twitter, twitter.com/FXFrance. I make toy haul videos and post them on keek.com/FXFrance. And I do take pictures of toy sightings here in Metro Manila, Philippines, local toy stores. I take pictures of new stuff that's on the shelves. I post the pictures on Instagram. So FX Fans, check it out on Instagram. My toy sighting photos. There you go, folks. The Marvel Select, the Avengers Hawkeye. Thanks for watching.